Well, 8 defensive backs. What did you guys set out to do with this class?
Get better, get more depth up front. We're pretty set up front. We think we're pretty set in the middle, but we need to get some more depth. We thought, on the back end a little bit. So that was our goal.
Was this what you envisioned, or is it even more guys than maybe you would have thought coming into this? Or?
No, we wanted this many.
Yeah.
Because it's for us when you look at that group. They play well at times, but we need to get better on the back end. So, to me, in our eyes, we thought that the way to do that is by bringing in some guys that get that depth now, and now you got guys that's going to compete for spots.
And we talked after the Fiesta Bowl that 4-2-5 is where you want to go.
Right.
Does this push you more in that direction, bringing in this kind of depth?
Pretty much, because we were pretty much a 4-3 all season.
Right.
So we were playing spread teams with our Mike linebacker playing Sam, and he did a great job. I mean, he made plays, but our ideal is to be a 4-2-5. And so we feel like, this will help us get back to that.
Anybody in this class that you recruited with the idea of that nickel position, or are they all kind of interchangeable and just sort of figure out where they land? Or?
They're all interchangeable. Cam Miles is a guy that'd be interesting to see where he fits because he's a bigger body with him being 6'2" and around 205 to 10 pounds. He's a guy that can kind of be that hybrid nickel safety guy for us. So he's an interesting fit for us.
You added 3 defensive backs today. Did you know at the start of the day that all 3 of those guys were going to sign?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that was the word at least. So.
And then Tyler Horton, I guess it got a little crazy with him the last 24 hours or 48 hours. What did you know about what was going on there?
I didn't know anything. I mean, I heard about it, but I didn't know he was going to get offered by Miami and Florida and all those schools. But, for that to happen so late, you never know what's going on with those things. They had some people that dropped off or what, but he's a Bronco, so that's all that matters at this point.
How much did you guys talk to him the last couple of days trying to make sure you kept him a Bronco?
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk to you talk to all of them because you really want to know, exactly what's going on, and you want to know are they truly committed. So,
when did you get his letter?
I don't know what time we got it, but
was it this morning, or was it not till he signed this after, or till he did his ceremony? Or
no, it was this morning.
Okay, so you guys weren't sweating that one through the afternoon or anything?
No.
Okay. As a whole, what do you like about this group?
Athletic and physical. I thought we got faster. I thought we increased our depth. We got bigger, and we have guys that are physical. And as a defensive coach, you want that. You want the depth so you can push guys. So if a guy's a starter and his, the guy behind him is pretty good, then he's gonna work harder, right, to stay the starter. So, we hit all those things.
Anybody in this group that you particularly took the lead on recruiting?
I wouldn't say the lead. You know what? This staff does such a good job, I think, as a staff of recruiting kids and making recruits and parents feel wanted. And so I don't think there's any one guy that's just like who I just spent all my time with. It was more of all of us as a staff.
What's Horton got skill-wise that made him so attractive late, getting those kind of offers at the end here?
You know what? He's a good-looking kid. He's athletic. He makes plays with his legs and with his hands. He scores on defense. He's had some picks to the house and stuff like that. And he's a guy that can really fit. He can be a nickel. He can be a corner. He can play safety. So he's a guy that can do it all for you. And that's really what you want to get to. You want to get to kids that can move around and not just play one position, but kind of play 2 or 3.
Who's the fastest of the 8?
Wow. I don't even know. That'll be. I hope they all fast. That's the plan. But Ray Ford can roll, Roddy can go, Horton can go. All those guys, have good speed.
Who's the most physical out of the bunch?
Evan Tyler hit you, Cam Miles will hit you. Damian Wright can hit. This is a complete secondary. So, you know, we just got to get them here, and they have to learn our system and learn how we do things, and we'll be okay after that.
You go sign 8 defensive backs. That's not just this year. That's for several years. This is the core of your group.
Right.
Really important to get it right with these 8 guys.
Yeah. And you think that, you know, with us going back to the 4-2-5, when you really look at it that way, that's really not a lot of guys, because 5 of them are on the field.
Yeah.
And so, you know, when you look at 2 deep, right, there's really 10 guys that you need to have in your 10 deep. So we felt like we had to get that group had to increase as far as numbers and as far as being able to play.
You know, a lot of these guys have experience playing wide receiver. Is that an option that maybe down the road 1 or 2 of these guys might end up on the other side of the ball?
We'll see. I'm kind of greedy, you know, but you know, same thing like Chaz Anderson. You know, he was a perfect example. You know, our job as a staff is to get our guys in a position to be successful, and we sat down and thought that Chaz was a guy that we needed to move to receiver, and you know, he did well for us. So we'll see.
Doing some on the cost of attendance scholarships, and you've been recruiting a long time. How do you think that's going to affect or change recruiting? And did it come up at all this year, or is it going to be more of an issue next year?
I think more of an issue probably in the future. You know, I really don't know what it's going to be set at or what the rules are. I think that's the key on what you know what the final decision is as far as how much every school can give to a kid. So you know, that's the key.